welcome to another edition of Mr. Walker's podcast with your host, Mr. Walker, and a very special guest. I've been dying to get this young lady. She stood me up.
Don't do that.
You did.
I did not. I did not.
You did. Yeah. I've been trying to get you on the show for a while. You finally got here. And I am talking about the lovely
Shelly Nicole, guys. What's up? How are you doing? It's sincerely, okay, so Instagram, right? It's _ sincerely CHLLY_. I took the E out. And then my podcast one is _ drinks after work _ podcast. So you can follow me on both of them. But how are you, Mr. Walker?
I'm good. I'm hanging in there. It was a easy work week. But you, on the other hand, came in here limping. I thought I was going to have to carry you.
Down bad. Real bad. I ran yesterday 2.5 miles. It's on Summer Body, Mission Summer Body. I've been started since January, but, it's really putting in this work now. My arms hurt, my back hurt. 30. My knee is 30 years old.
Your body's starting to break down now?
When I hit 30, everything started to crack. I'm like, yo, what's up? Like, we just got here. I just started. Like, why my knees hurt? But
okay, all right.
We here though.
Well, today I wanted to, since I have you on the show and you have your own podcast, and I've been on your podcast before with the fans that you have that tune into you and support you. I wanted to talk about, or I wanted to discuss questions or bring up questions that the opposite sex always wanted to ask, but never had the balls to.
I can't relate though.
Okay, the balls part.
No, well, that too. I can't relate to that. But I just ask what I need to ask. I don't hold back. I won't say like I come straight out the gate and just say anything, but after a while, if I get a vibe from you and I'm like, all right, you cool. So let me ask you, what's going on with you? Like, how are you? And this and that. Like, who you really are. I get deep rather quick.
That's good. That could be a great thing.
Yeah. Scare some people. Yeah. But then they always come back like, you really had me thinking.
That determines the man that you're asking.
It really does. Because not every man is mature enough, I guess, or ready to talk about certain things like that. Okay.
So my first question is, what is something that women really hate about men?
I think today it's the inconsistency that we really cannot stand when it comes to men. Like, men will sit here and not all, let's be for real, or some will sit here and say that they want a specific type of woman, they want this type of lifestyle, they want this type of woman to do this X, Y, and Z. But it's like, how do you expect a woman to give you all of that and you can't even do the bare minimum? And the bare minimum can literally be, let's go on dates, let's talk on the phone, let's, like I said, dig a little deeper into like what's going on, how you feeling, what are you, all of that. But I guess when it gets too real for them, some of them, they just fly into the wind.
But are women consistently asking the questions, the necessary questions, to why this person isn't taking the leap of faith?
I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe, I don't know. Because I feel like some women are, some women don't know. And that's why I think like it's good that me and you kind of have like the same type of concept when it comes to our shows. Like wanting people to really dig deep into like, be for real about yourself. But I feel like some women are scared to ask. because they know that's probably going to lead to them walking away. I feel like there are a lot of women now that are just like, take care of me, take care of me, take care of me, but don't want to, like, who's taking care of you? Do you know this person, or you just know him for his money? But I don't know, maybe a lot of women don't know what to ask either. Like, they don't know the right questions to ask. And I think men too. Men don't know the right questions to ask women either. 'Cause a lot of times, a lot of you guys will see a woman, her face, her body. Okay, she's cute. They'll see what you see on Instagram. You talk to her. Hello.
Yeah.
Like, there's nothing there. But I don't know.
I think men are more physical than anything. It's like, and I've said this before, I think men will be with someone that is completely stupid, dumb. If she got a fat ass and she looks great in a dress, them cheeks clap.
They'll work around it.
But if you send her to the grocery store and you tell her to get whatever and she can't read the labels, and she bring back the opposite,
Right.
he'll fry that shit up anyway.
Make it seem, yeah, right.
Fuck all that.
But now my mother and father tell me all the time, they'll be married 39 years June 1st. And she says it all, and I asked her that, I think on their 37th anniversary, I was like, how long, what's the secret to staying married for so long? She's like, that has to be your friend.
Your best friend.
Like, your father pisses me off, I piss him off. But no matter what happens, that is my homie. That's my dog. Like, we are really, that's my friend before he's my husband. That's why we were able to stay with each other for so long. And even till now. But you don't see people that want to do that now. People don't even want to get married. Let's not even get into that.
Grandma and grandpa love don't exist anymore.
How do y'all really feel about first dates?
As far as what?
So when the person asked me this question, I said the same thing. Like, what are you talking about? So when girls say, so you know this whole, I guess it was a meme or whatever, when people were saying like the first date can be anything. It could be Cheesecake Factory. It could be this. It could be that. Do you guys really feel like you have to impress us first? Like, take us to Philippe's and all these extra expensive restaurants? Or do y'all really deep down just be like, yo, I just want to kick it and do some regular shit?
Yes. A lot of us feel like that. Like, I just want to kick it, right? And that's why you get a lot of guys trying to invite you in his personal space right off the rip. A lot of times he's not trying, well,
I'm going to say, hold on, because I'm off.
50%, I'm gonna say 50% of the men that invite you over aren't trying to smash on the first date. They just trying to get you in their personal space where they feel comfortable. Now, if he invites you over, he might try to chef some shit up, trying to impress you. But I think the men that take these women on expensive dates, it's because of what he assumes of this woman. At the end of the day, it's about the conversation over the meal. So wherever the fuck we go, shit, I could feed you fucking Nathan Franks.
Right. But that's not gonna work.
By the way, they got the best lemonade. What?
I don't eat Nathan's.
Cheese fries, a Frank, and lemonade. Bussin'. And we could go right in the arcade and play some video games. That's a great date.
That's a good first date, though.
Yeah, depending on the woman.
But all of us want that. All of us want the expensive date in the beginning, or the semi-expensive date. So
What's expensive?
Jesus. Okay, what's expensive? I would say Wolfgang restaurant. I ain't never been there, but I looked at the Yelp thing, and that sucker got like $5 signs or $4 signs. I don't even know how many you can have, but that one, or like, what's his name? Salt Bay's restaurant. One of those restaurants, I guess, where you know the bill about to be, just for the two of you, is about to be over $200.
$200 bill ain't expensive.
No, I mean, it's not, but to some people who ain't never been on no,
Over $5.
that's excessive. Why is your bill over $500 and it's just two of y'all? The fuck is you ordering? The menu?
So who pays for the first date?
If you ask me, you paying. If I ask you, I'm paying.
Great answer.
BBLs or natural bodies? What do y'all truly prefer?
It doesn't matter.
Really?
Niggas don't care.
So she can have a flat ass and y'all don't care? Flat. I'm talking about from the back. Her back is to her kneecap.
Yes, but if her face card hitting, we don't give a fuck if she got a fat ass.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm dead serious. Like, if she is pretty as fuck, I don't care that she doesn't have a wagon. That's real shit.
Okay.
Now, don't get me wrong.
Okay, go ahead.
A fat ass is fun.
I was waiting for it. Go ahead. I'm
A
listening.
fat ass is fun. It's fun.
Do you feel like most of the girls who have natural bodies get cheated on by girls who have BBLs?
If a nigga's a dog, he's a dog. It doesn't matter. Yeah. He's a cheater. That shit don't have nothing to do with nothing. A fat ass, real fat ass, or a fake fat ass, a flat ass, or a big ass. Yeah, motherfuckers cheat. If he's a cheater, he's a cheater. That's what it is. So my next question to you is, how often do women think about sex?
Not that often. So throughout the day, depending on what is going on throughout the day, I'd say once, twice,
A day?
every 2 days.
That's bullshit.
What? Because y'all think about this shit every day, all day, majority of the day. Y'all think about it. How long do y'all think about it? How often do y'all think about it?
Every day.
We don't.
Bullshit.
We don't. Name somebody who thinks about sex all day. A female.
If you got a dude that gets you to that point, right? Whenever y'all do it, it's exciting. Y'all role playing. He's the fucking
The teacher.
the teacher. You the bad student.
Typical. Okay.
Yeah. You love it. You love role playing. This motherfucker's actually coming home with outfits every day for you to get in. Shit you can't even fit. You squeezing in it.
You can't fit in.
Yo.
Fit in it.
Y'all go through the whole, and it's a really great experience. Y'all could eat. So you mean to tell me, and you get off every time with that man? You only think about sex once every 2 days?
Yeah. Well, we think about it a lot more when we're on TMI, when we're on our period. For whatever reason, there's just something that goes on down there that's just making you like really horny.
a month. Once a month, right?
For like 3 days straight, we'll think about it during that time.
So the other 20-something days in the month.
Once, next day, might have a lot of stuff on my mind the next day, and then the next day it's like, nah. But now, if we had sex in the morning before work, I'm thinking about it the rest of the day. But if if I didn't see you, so if I saw you today, okay, boom, we had sex, cool, whatever. What's today? Saturday, okay. If we had sex today, cool, whatever. Sunday, we don't see each other. Monday, we don't see. I might think about it on Monday. Might send you a nice little nude or something. Say I'm thinking about you, whatever. But until it happens again, I don't know. I think it's just depends on the individual. Some people are really walking hornballs, and
we
girls too. I know a few girls who are just like can't stop, won't stop.
No diddy.
No diddy. No diddy.
Is it true that men really think with their dick and not their head, or is that just something that y'all just came up with?
Yeah, that's something that someone came up with. Because that determines the guy. Right? Like, if you had your fair share of cooch, right? You get to a point where it's like, that's the easiest part for a decent looking dude that got his shit going on. They got everything. Like, fucking is the easy part.
Right.
Waking up next to you is the hard part. Every day, turning and looking at you after I done destroyed you, your makeup on the fucking pillow. Yeah, look like you about to fly away early in the morning.
That's true though.
Yo, I gotta get used to that.
So that's just a thing, a myth.
Yeah, that's bullshit. That's bullshit. It determines the man. Like a horn dog, a motherfucker that's a cheater, going back to what we was talking about. But no, that's bullshit. Whoever made that up, fuck him.
They're a horn dog.
Okay, this is a great question. What scares women the most about men?
I think our time being wasted, having children with someone who portrays themselves one way and is completely different. I'm trying to think, like, for me, like, what truly scares, like, feeling like our time is going to be wasted, feeling like we did everything for you and we get nothing out of it because we're nurturers. So there you go, that's my answer. Bam. Giving y'all all of our attention, helping you, nurturing, supporting, developing you, and then you go and do it with another woman. Because I've done it too many times. And I told myself in my last breakup, I was like, I'm not doing it again. Because then it's like you see all of the headache that I just had to put up with you. Everything that I've been trying to get you to do, everything that I've been trying to get you to see that you didn't see with me, you're not going to see with her. That, I think, is what a lot of women are afraid of when it comes to men. I feel like men probably think the same way when it comes to women.
No.
No?
Yeah, no. I'm gonna answer that.
Go ahead.
What scares men the most about women
That was a question.
is being vulnerable, right? Completely dropping my guards and knowing that you're going to protect me, protect my feelings, protect my interests, so to speak, and nurturing me at stages, being supportive. You know what I'm saying? So it's especially with an alpha male.
Right.
Like we discussed about me prior to the show, because I lived a certain lifestyle for so many years, I'm tired. Like I want to be vulnerable. I want to be sad without you thinking that I'm a pussy.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
That's a problem.
Yeah, like yo, I don't want to be quote unquote Mr. Walker all the time.
Right.
So I think men are scared of a woman being in control of those feelings and taking advantage of them.
I can see where a lot of men just feel like she gonna see me as soft and I don't want to see it. But we want that though.
Especially black men.
You want to talk about it?
We can talk about it.
We could talk about it because that was something I asked too. But go ahead.
When I got shot, it was girls around. I was protecting a girl. I got to the hospital, but before I got to the hospital, it was people around, like girls and guys, and I had to suck it up. But going to the hospital in the car with my mom's in the back. She's hanging over this. Her boyfriend is driving. She's hanging over the seat, looking at me. I'm bleeding crazy. I was drinking, so the blood is flowing crazy. I got a sweatsuit on. Shit is all over the place. My mom's like panicking, and seeing my mother panic, tears started coming down.
Yeah.
It wasn't that I wasn't hurt.
But you were just scared for your mom.
Yeah, now tears are flowing because I see my mom's panicking. In my head, I'm like, well, I'm gonna live because I didn't think it was. Yeah, and then when I come back from this hospital, I'm gonna bandage this shit up I'm gonna be bandaged up, and I'm gonna get busy.
Right.
So the ego and but in looking at my mother, look at me and being so motherly and nurturing, I'm like, yo, and that's what men want. Yeah, like men want that.
Right.
I want to come home
I feel safe.
and see my lady and just like, yo, I had a rough day.
Yeah.
Just hold me or rub my head or let me put my head in your lap while we watch a movie.
Or just hug me for a little.
Yeah, like, yeah, it's because it's so much shit that we got to go through walking out these doors to make it back to you. So
Another question that I was going to ask about that whole thing. Who starts it off though when it comes to this allowing vulnerability? Because for women, especially black women, we don't, or I've heard a lot of us say too, I've said it too, where we don't mind being vulnerable, being nurturing. But we have to be vulnerable and nurturing to someone who's going to give us something to be. Yeah. Like we just can't be doing it just off the fact that because we're a woman, we have to just do it. Because just as much as y'all have society on you, we got society on you. Society's taking shit from you, they taking shit from us. So we're both, I think the problem is we're both tired of the outside world that we then bring it home and now we're butting heads where we could just be at the door looking at each other like, okay, if you let it go, I'm gonna let it go. All right, cool. And then we both become vulnerable at the same time. But I feel like today, a lot of people are trying to figure out who's going to do it first. Are you going to do it first or am I going to do it first? Am I going to show you that you could be vulnerable with me, but that puts my guard down? Or are you going to do it?
that's the leap of faith.
It is. But a lot of people don't got faith nowadays. Do black women make it easy for
No.
black shit? I didn't even get to finish it.
No. Y'all don't.
All of us?
A lot of you.
The question was,
And that's why us brothers
go somewhere else.
go somewhere else.
And that's another. I can't wait for that episode because
you something. Let me tell you some
oh, this is gonna be
Yo.
it's gonna be good.
And I'm sorry, I'm about to get real vulgar and raunchy. But I gotta go here.
Here for it. Go ahead.
I gotta go here. You can ask a woman, a Hispanic woman, right off the boat, just got here, meaning like she's not Americanized yet, right? You could ask her, yo, come over, I want you to suck my dick. You see how you turned your face when I said that? Like, oh, huh.
Excuse me.
Clutch your pearls.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Now? She went, okay.
Black men don't want to hear that or see that. I don't want to hear that you tired or don't want to do it or you think I'm being like who you fucking think who you think you talking to? I ain't no fucking but you enjoyed it the other night when you was doing it in the act. But now since I call you while you at work and I tell you, yo, I want you to come home and suck my dick, come through the door. It's a problem.
Right.
But see, other races don't look at it that same way.
Right. Which is true.
Even calling the black woman a bitch. Like, bitch.
You be ready to take your head off. Call me out of my name, bro.
White women, because they don't come from Hispanic women, off the boat Hispanic women don't look at it like that.
Yeah.
They don't take it as serious.
Don't take it offensive. Yeah. We do. But why do we though?
For the same reason you just discussed. Like, the shit that black men go through in America, black women go through in America as well. Listen, Snoop Dogg ain't make it any easier, right? That album, bitches ain't shit but hoes and tricks, right? You know what I mean? So constantly and knowing and growing up with the word bitch being a derogatory term and looked down upon, we are trained to think that shit means I ain't shit.
Right.
I'm just like the rest of the other bitches. These whores.
Yeah.
Right? But people from different countries or people that don't visit or they didn't grow up in our community don't think like that. So that's why black men run to white women and date Hispanic women and have flourishing relationships. Not the Hispanic women, not the Hispanic women that grew up in the Bronx. Not y'all.
Wow. Shout out to the Bronx.
Shout out to the Bronx. But they grew up in this shit like we did. They've been here forever. So calling a Hispanic woman that grew up in the Bronx or Harlem, Spanish Harlem, a bitch, you gonna get the same treatment that you will get from a black woman.
They're gonna go off on you.
Yeah, they gonna go off. Like, what? Who the fuck are you talking to?
That's just New York, though. I think old New Yorkers, we just a little. See, and then so one of my friends, she not a fan of the whole interracial dating thing. She don't see the purpose of it. Like, why go for the white woman? Especially now when you have a lot of women like that who take everything from us, as far as our hairstyles, the lips, the butt, the body, the whole thing. If it's on a Spanish woman, if it's on a white woman, it's attractive. It's exotic. We do it.
It's exotic.
That's what y'all want. Y'all want exotic. But why can't it look exotic and attractive or cute or whatever on us?
That determines the man that you're dating. Exotic for a black man.
Just name a celebrity that you consider exotic that's doing having the same type of black appearances. Yes, you can.
I can't. But I can name you Tiffany from 3B and Marcy Projects. That ass clap. That vagina smells great. You can do any and everything you want to this thing. She sucks the soul out you. You can actually see your body floating. And fried chicken hard. Good. Make rice with her eyes closed. Chef it up. And could talk about hood shit. Watch the news every day. That's exotic. You could be my best friend. I plug something. You the getaway driver. You go to work, get that money. You could read. Reading is important. Yeah.
We can do what's this for. We can get that part too. But I think, okay, but then the other thing is too, which we both had, because me and her had this conversation, another thing that we said was black women, especially because me and her work out. We're both gym heads. Well, she does Pilates, I do the gym. But we work out. A lot of black women don't take care of themselves physically. And this is not a dig on black women. It's not. It is more so coming to the realization that you cannot ask for a man to have your hair cut, nails done, dress nice, and you outside with the $2 wig on. Your eyelashes, whether you get them done or not, ain't on correctly. Now, if you like big girls, you like big girls, whatever. No problem. Not to say that they're not in shape. It could be health reasons, whatever. But a lot of the times when I'm in the gym, I see me and maybe one other black woman in there. Everybody else is Spanish. Everybody else is white. You ask a black girl why, not all, but you ask a black girl why you won't go to the gym. I ain't sweating out my hair.
Bullshit.
If you don't take this motherfucking wig off and come do this cardio. Do you think women who post on IG too much is a red flag?
Yes. Yeah. You could cheat on your man with IG. Yeah. Be on that motherfucker too much. You giving too much attention to that bullshit.
Do you think they do it because they just want attention from other? Well, yeah. Never mind. I answered my own question.
I appreciate you coming. I look forward to you coming back. And we are at the end of the show, and I wrap it up with "We are rolling, bitches."
Rolling, bitches.